Hi, it's Pooja. In this video, we'll see the configuring of human resources in a ERP system. We'll see how you can configure the various departments, the contracts, that is the contract types, the wage period, the wage types for our ERP system. Then we'll see how you can configure the stages and degrees for the recruitment process. Then we'll configure the leave types and the salary heads and salary structure for the payroll. So let's go to human resources in our ERP system. The dashboard gives you various details like your expenses, your evaluations remaining, your leaves, and your total attendance by week. So we'll go to the configurations and see how we can configure the departments for human resources. I have already configured some departments for our ERP system. So I'll just take you to the edit view. So to configure a department, you have to specify its name. You can link it up to a parent department, forming a hierarchy of departments. Also, you can specify the manager and the list of employees in that department. For configuring the contracts, we'll first go and configure the wage period. I have some of the wage periods already defined. I'll take you to the edit view of one. So to configure a wage period, you'll have to specify its name and the hours for that particular wage period. To define a wage type, you'll have to specify its name, link a wage period, the wage type, which could be net, gross or basic, and the factor for our cost. Then you can go and define your contract types. I have various contract types already defined. So let's go to the edit view. To define a contract type, what you have to do is just specify the type of the contract. Now let's go to recruitments and see the stages for recruitments. You can configure a number of stages for recruitment process. What you have to do to configure a stage is nothing but specify its name, link it up to a department and give it a sequence. You can also specify all the requirements over here. To configure degrees, you will have to specify its name and give a sequence number. Simple enough, right? Then let's go through configuring of various leave types. Again, I have already defined them, so I'll take you to the edit view of the first one. You just have to specify its name, the color in the report, and have a meeting selected, in which case whenever the leave will be validated, a meeting will be scheduled in your calendar. You could apply double validation, in which case it will go for a double validation process. You could override the limit for that particular leave by checking this box. The payment method could be either paid, it could either be a paid holiday, unpaid or half day paid holiday. Then you can select a payroll and the code and mark it as active. So now let's go to configuring of your salary heads. I have a number of salary heads already defined. They are the various allowances and deductions for your salary structure. I'll just take you to the edit view of one. So to configure salary head, you'll have to specify its name, code, whether it's allowance, deduction, leaves, and so on. Specify the condition and the sequence and other details. So now we'll go to a salary structure and see how you can define salary structures. So to define a salary structure, you'll have to specify its name, its code, and the various allowances and the split ups for that particular salary structure. So that was all about configurations in our ERP system for human resources. Thank you so much.